This is the JJO Morning Show podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe.
All right. We're surrounded by dummies.
Yeah.
There's nothing like working with the general public to really illustrate how terrible the stupidity epidemic is.
Oh, yeah.
A Texas man who bragged on the YouTube machine about successfully fleeing a state trooper and filming it.
Good move, Spider-Man.
Right. Has officially been caught. He faces felony charges. Shocking.
Oh, yeah.
So this is Alan Lynch Jr.'s YouTube video. And then Lieutenant Craig Cummings talking about the incident.
So, y'all, I got away. It's just a car that I drive just to get around so the police won't pull me over.
That places lives at risk needlessly, and he had a cavalier attitude about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think
That
they're going to
sounds pretty cavalier.
He's in that age range where it's all about the views and the clicks.
Attention, dum-dums.
Well, you ain't going to get no views in prison, bro.
It would be cool that if you had a felony or you had something like that you just lose any sort of ability to go online.
Yeah, well, that's impossible.
Dumb people are outbreeding smart people at a fucking staggering pace.
Because like now you have to fill out job applications online. You have to have email to do anything really.
Yeah.
You know, like so the courts unless
I mean maybe
you're-
like just one of the five major, like the TikTok, the Twitter,
the social media platforms.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
If you could stop,
could-
that's it. And those companies are like, you suck, so
Right.
you don't get to be on. How would you monitor that? You couldn't, though. So yeah,
Right. It's impossible. I mean, maybe in like 20 years when we're
chipped,
neurologically linked to all of it, it would be possible, but not now.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the government's been shooting crap out of the sky all damn week.
What is going on?
I don't know, but this kind of made me laugh. Hobby Club, based out of Illinois, may have had one of its balloons shot down by the Air Force over Alaska. It's a balloon that would gather weather information to study.
Yeah.
So they're like, hey, that was ours.
Yeah. Come on, man. I think that's a lot of it is just that. It's like the same thing as the monoliths. There's just somebody out there just playing a joke. And
Man,
putting
I
it up.
missed those. So here is Biden talking about 3 balloons recently shot down and where they may have come from.
We don't yet know exactly what these 3 objects were, but nothing right now suggests they were related to China's spy balloon program or that they were surveillance vehicles from any other country. The intelligence community's current assessment is that these 3 objects were most likely balloons tied to private companies, recreation or research institutions studying weather or conducting other scientific research.
Ban all balloons.
Battle balloons.
Ban all of them.
Why don't you like balloons?
I will never ride in a hot air balloon, you son of a bitch.
Oh, hell no.
No.
At first I was thinking of, that'd be cool. But I was like, why would I ever do that? I'm scared of heights.
That would be terrible.
That'd be awful. In a basket with just a thin sheet above you.
Yeah.
Helium in it. Explosive
Just
gas.
at the mercy of the wind.
Oh, man. Yeah. We watched one go into power lines a couple of times.
Man.
What were we talking about? It was that hot air balloons. No way, man.
Mm-mm.
You imagine a gust of
It's
wind
so
just takes
romantic.
you.
Not romantic when you're dead.
Oh, man.
Like 35,000 people die in hot air balloons a year.
Is that the real number?
No, I just made that up.
That would be cool if you did have it right.
No, it's like 2 people. It's not very many. But still, no, terrible. I hate heights, so it would be all the way around awful for me. But then the fact that, you don't really, I feel like hot air balloon pilots are just faking it. They have no idea what's going on or how to control that thing.
Yeah, there's none. This is okay. So globally, there's approximately 3,000 hot air balloon accidents each year. I'm assuming that counts as everything.
Right.
It's approximately 20 accidents per year. Okay, in the United States, there's approximately 20 accidents a year.
Right.
But that's not really a U.S. thing. That's I feel like that's a Europe thing.
Hot air balloons?
Yeah.
Whatever. There's hot air balloon stuff here.
No.
Yes. Oh my God, I hate you.
Don't start.
Shut up.
Don't start.
Don't make me woman-splain this to you. Hello, JJO.
You know, I love your girl, but I hate you set it up. So I listen to you guys from 6:30 to 10 o'clock every damn day for 20-some years. There ain't no way I'm getting in a balloon. I have enough hot air all week. I had to do it.
Thank you.
T-balling it.
I love that, man. Hello, JJO.
Nice.
It's Nate.
I love it. Good job, Nate.
He's our special friend.
He just called to have feedback from having his radio too high.
He had his tuning fork out. We have one in there.
Yeah, here.
Yeah.
It doesn't. That's F.
Thank you. Yeah, no hot air balloons. Done with that. There's no way. I'm never going to go skydiving.
And, or bungee jumping.
No, none of that stuff.
Hot air balloons, bungee jumping, bouncy houses.
Right, they just fly away.
Dude, I remember doing a story about that back.
There was
while,
like a series of
insane.
those.
Yes.
Do you remember there was like a 1.5 year period where children were just flying away in bouncy houses.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Did we solve that problem or did bouncy houses go away?
No, they didn't. They go away. They fly in the air. Did you ever see that one video where a girl had a rope from a kite caught around her neck?
What?
And it yanks her in the air. She's just like by her neck, flopping around. And finally, it comes down low enough that they grab her, and she was fine.
What kind of kite was this?
It was in
a
China,
giant effing kite.
Yeah, it was a big kite, but she was a younger girl. So it just got wrapped around her neck and then took her in the air. And,
Hi, Chihuahua.
Yeah, I'll show you that. If you anybody who's listening, do go look that up. Just say girl gets hung by kite. It's weird. It's crazy. She's okay too. They got her down.
No, none of that stuff. No more kites. No more balloons. Nothing in the air.
Just walk around with bubble wrap all over you.
Right. Drones, totally okay though.
You know, and I know there's people out there that have to, the construction. They get up there and I don't know how.
I don't know how either.
I'm okay of 1 or 2 stories. Once you get to 3, I can't handle.
No.
That's where
None of it.
Yeah, I'm not.
I don't even like doing my gutters.
Yeah. See, getting on your roof, I don't like that either.
No.
I just know if I fall, it's not limber anymore, It's just something's gonna snap.
Yeah. We don't bounce as good as we used to. Mm-hmm.
Like a sack of potatoes hitting the ground.
We thought uploading to the cloud was something completely different. The JJO Morning Show Podcast. Johnny and D, JJO.
Hi, Lance is going to bring this story to us.
There you go.
He's over at the news desk after that.
Hey, there we go. So a whopping 71% of Americans would never pay to cancel a reservation at a restaurant, according to 7 Rooms, a restaurant tech platform that surveyed thousands of Americans. Instead, they choose to give the reservations away, beg for a refund, or just straight up lie.
Yeah.
And usually that lie is about phantom family emergencies.
Right.
When a dinner no shows, it can be devastating for a restaurant. Josh Todd, CMO of 7 Rooms.
Josh
Todd
from Buck Cherry.
Same guy. No. Not only do they miss out on revenue, but they also miss the opportunity to show that dinner is an incredible hospitality experience. Still, even with the threat of fees, dinners have no chill when canceling plans.
Diners,
there you go. According to the survey, 20% of respondents will fake medical situations, while 21%
Is that because the medical situation is the only excuse they'll give you the money back with?
Yeah, it looks like. While 21% use a family emergency as an excuse.
Yeah.
So I think that's the whole thing. But perhaps it's a bit of good news. 35% said they would change their current plans to make it to their reservation on time, and 55% said that they would give the reservation away to a friend instead.
I've done both.
Yeah?
Yeah. I've eaten the money, and I've given away the reservation.
I don't know if I would. Where did you put a reservation in at?
Gray's was one that I gave away, and then, L'Etoile. We went there. That's one where you have to put down a deposit.
Oh, I thought it was Applebee's.
Crapplebee's.
I love Crapplebee's. I don't know if I would.
And we had a reservation in Ireland that you had to put money down on too. The fancier ones you had to put money down on.
So,
But I've given away my reservation even when there wasn't money attached because I didn't want them to lose out on money. You know.
Oh yeah.
But
yeah.
I worked in a fine dining restaurant, so I get it.
Well, yeah, because I mean, if you're doing that, it's just like you were saying, it's the revenue that gets,
Right. Because they don't. It's not the fine dining restaurants. It's not like you have a bunch of tables. You have very few tables that you give extremely great service to. And so if one of them doesn't show up, that's a quarter of your paycheck.
Right.
That's considerable.
I know.
It's not like not showing up to Applebee's
Well, when
where
you
they
put-
have that's more volume.
So hold on a second. Maybe I'm figuring. So you have to pay the cancellation fee. That you put your credit card down, obviously, to
Right.
reserve. So
Right.
And what is the fee usually? Do you know?
One was like 65, one was like 50.
That's significant for just not showing up. Said some Americans also reported their willingness to pay the cancellation fee.
Yeah.
But with a catch. For example, 38% of respondents shared that they would consider the fines as long as they were under $10, which is exactly what you're. That's why I said $10. I'd be like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
But again, that doesn't help them. I mean, the return on investment for them for having to have that reservation also.
Right. Totally.
That's why there should be like maybe you could set up a call list, like you could have a text saying, "Hey, they cancel a reservation if you want one."
They do have that.
There you go.
Yeah, that's a whole thing.
So that kind of takes care of that.
What about canceling dinner plans just with your friends? What excuses do you use then?
Do I? I'm up front. I don't lie. I don't. I just
Right.
say, "Hey, I can't do this."
Or I'll be like, I don't feel like doing
Yeah.
that.
Yes. Yep.
I used to make up excuses, but now I'm just like, I'm not feeling that.
Yeah. You not to. I mean, obviously, to me, it's different because you'll just be like, I got this to do. I don't think I can make it. So it's different because I know you, but there's got to be somebody on the cusp that you have to do that to.
No,
Nah, not anymore. You used to though.
I used to, big time. But now because I don't owe anybody anything. I don't owe anybody a single freaking thing. And so you don't, listen, I'm not going to be there. And I don't owe you an explanation.
Right.
Period, end of story.
So, well, there's also the respect factor though, right? So if somebody is like,
Right, but if you're my friend and I tell you I'm not going to be there, you're probably like, there's a good reason.
right.
And it's clearly she doesn't want to share it. So that's
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Right?
There's got to be
If
something.
you can't accept that, then you're probably not in the circle.
Right. I was talking about me.
I know
I'm
you're not.
Yeah.
I know you're not.
I'm talking about in general.
Right. And I mean, whatever. Anyone in the circle knows.
Yeah.
And it's the same way with them. If anybody in my circle is like, I can't make it, I'm not going to be like, why?
Yeah. Usually, but the thing is with, you'll say, oh, I got this. I can't.
Right.
It's usually that. But because it's not like, oh, and if you didn't, you were like, hey, I got this or something. But you don't usually, you would usually say something like that. But
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever had to lie about something like that.
Yeah. I'll just straight up be like, I don't feel like being around people today.
Maybe work. I mean, I don't know how many of my grandmas died. I've got like
I mean,
10
he's
10 or
Hispanic.
20.
He's got 20 grandmas.
Yeah, exactly. So I wonder if that's the case. Yeah, that's the only thing. And
I always
understand-
thought-
not anymore though.
Those people that use the excuse that their grandma died to not going to work, I was always like, man.
Because when your grandma does die, unless
well,
they're gone already,
Right. But also, if your grandma's still alive and you're using that as an excuse, like you're putting that out in the universe, and that is not a good idea. It's not.
I'm gonna guess
a good
that person
idea.
probably doesn't really care.
Right.
You know what I
You're
mean?
probably right.
Grandma's dead. Ah, hey, what's for dinner? Cancel the reservation.
Right. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I don't
Hi,
know.
Chihuahua. Yeah, I don't know. The having to make up excuses thing, I don't know. Maybe that's something that as you get older, you're like, I'm just not going to waste my time with that.
Yeah, I don't. I'm just honest about everything because then
Yeah.
you don't have to remember anything and you don't have to do any of that. I remember when I was a kid, you always wanted to try to control situations But then as you get older, you realize you don't control snit.
Dumbing down your smartphone. One podcast at a time. Listen, rate, and subscribe to the JJO Morning Show podcast. Get up with Johnny and D. JJO.
Well, yesterday we somehow got distracted. So Pizza Thursday is now going to be Pizza Friday.
Part of my tough stance on immigration, Taco Tuesdays will be changed to Pizza
Friday.
Hey.
I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs, cheese, and oregano. I like pizza with tomato. I like pizza. We like pizza. We like pizza in the morning. We like pizza every day. We like pizza in the evening. We like pizza anyway. I like pizza, pepperoni, mozzarella, and anchovy. I like pizza with salami, eggs, and cheese, and oregano.
All right, it is also National, what is it, Acts of Kindness Day or some junk like that. So this is the Pizza Friday and that thing, that all fits together. South Carolina family has helped raise more than $260,000 for a 72-year-old Domino's pizza worker who fell on their porch while delivering their meal. Barbara Gillespie can now retire, according to Lacey Caron of Monk's Corner. A TikTok video of Gillespie falling on the porch February 2nd went viral. The video has been viewed more than 15.5 million times in the TikTok machine. The video came from a doorbell camera which captured her tripping while carrying several boxes of pizza. The woman struggled to get up while the husband went on the porch to assist her. I opened the door and there she is laying on the ground trying to get up, Kev said. She was more worried about the food than anything else, and I was like, I don't care about the food, I care about you. Thank God it was a nice couple that it happened, right? You know, I mean, that could have gone a different way. So Lacey, the wifey poo, posted the video on TikTok and created a GoFundMe page. We would like to bless her by bringing a tip to help her with anything she may need. Aww. She's an older woman who fell and only cared about the food she dropped. Let's show her some kindness and take off some of this burden that our economy is causing the older generations especially. The tip was overwhelming. More than $260,000. And then I guess Barb put in her 2-week notice. She was like, F this place.
My knees.
See you, bitches. And you'll find her at the casino. They surprised her at work with flowers, chocolates, and a wad of friggin' cash. I couldn't even think they were asking me for my phone number. Barb told the television station, I couldn't remember my phone number. I'm just standing there and tears are welling in my eyes. I'm going, I can't believe this is happening to me. Lacey said that her and her husband never expected to get such an outpouring of support and cash. We never expected to get as much as we did. We were just so excited and thrilled to be able to tell her the next day. Domino said they were grateful that caring customers were able to help her transform her life so meaningfully. She is a beloved member of her family, recently honored with a Team Member of the Year within the company. She's also a favorite of her customers and always has a smile on her face. We are very happy for her. When she fell, Barb said all she could think about was her injury, ruining the customer's food, and the possibility of quitting work. Aw, jeez.
I think that's going to happen now.
Right. Well, I mean, if she would have had to quit because of her injury and didn't have that GoFundMe, that's a whole other story.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, I want to GoFundMe.
I know, but there's nothing wrong with us.
Come on now.
That people want to pay to fix.
Listen, let's see if I can become a millionaire.
No.
That'd be cool. Just to do it. That seems like something that could happen.
I don't know.
Set up a GoFundMe, and you'll take half.
But you have to have a cause.
Yeah.
What's
just because.
Oh, God. I don't think that's going to work.
Just because. That's awesome.
Even when someone else is having a bad day, just try to be kind. You never know what kind of day they're having. Ah, Jesus Christ, the tears.
Oh, yeah. It's a good story.
That is a good story. All right, moving on. Pizza Friday, because we forgot yesterday. What do you want from us? We're looking at the pizza trends of 2023.
Yeah.
Now, do you put pineapple on your pizza ever?
I'm fine with it. Like if it's a Hawaiian pizza, I'll eat it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not mind.
It's probably my favorite pizza topping.
What's that? I guess it's sour and savory. You know.
So this year's pizza trends: fewer pineapples and more pickles. I love.
Wait a minute. Pineapples and pickles.
Fewer pineapples, more pickles.
Oh, okay.
Mushrooms, pickles, and maybe ranch dressing are the big pizza trends to watch this year, according to a new report from Slice. And now I did the report last week about the ranch, the side of ranch being a huge order, an increase on Slice last year. And I just went through this. All you parents out there know this plight I'm about to speak of. When the night before, like it's like 10:30 p.m. and your child informs you that there's a potluck at school the next day. It's always fun.
Oh, yeah, by the way. You better get some cans of Pringles.
So anyway, Avery had this after-school activity, and they were doing a potluck, and I found out about it very late in the evening. And so I was like, well, I'll just order pizzas and bring pizzas. That way we're done and over, because it was the course of 3 days. It was a 3-day thing they had to sign up for, whatever. And I was like, we're just going to get it done. Just get it done.
Yeah.
Nobody'd sign up for the first day. I'm like, pow, pizza, done. So I order the pizzas on the Quick Trip app, go and pick them up, have it scheduled for pickup, and I'm driving to the school with the pizzas. And I get a text, can you bring a ranch? No. Nope. There's probably a mom on the planet that would go and do that.
Yeah.
I am not it.
Specifically ask for that after the...
Not it. Totally not it. And it's not like that they were mad, but you know how it is.
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Just adding to the top of it.
Right. And then I was like, okay. Read the stats about ranch being an increase on all pizza orders across the board. And I was like, I'm seeing it play out in my own life.
You know, I just started thinking about like cheese sticks. Because Toppers cheese sticks. I don't know, Toppers. I dig Toppers, man. Yeah. But you get that and you dip that in ranch, those cheese bread sticks or whatever. Oh, that's good, man.
Well, Pizza Pit has the Bosco sticks or whatever the hell they are.
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I haven't had this. That's Pizza Pit I always order from because it's in Lake Mills.
Lake Mills.
Shout
out to the Lake Mills Pizza Pit. Yeah. Last time we got pizza from there, we were like, what? It was pretty good. Yeah. So, anywho, mushrooms continue to boom in popularity, both the magic kind and the non-magic kind. They were on 8.9% more pizzas in 2022 than the year before.
Good.
Yeah.
I love mushrooms.
Me too.
Oh, they're my favorite.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Pickles are having a moment as well. Pickle pizza went viral in 2018 and has steadily become a bigger and bigger fave.
I like pickles, but I don't like them with anything.
I do. I mean, think about like a cheeseburger pizza. Why wouldn't you throw pickles on it?
Well, because I don't like pickles in my cheeseburger either. I do like pickles on the side, like the spear.
Yeah.
It's just I have to have it individually. Oh, yeah. Dude, snap.
Don't even front.
I love those.
Did you know that the Northerners, that would be us, have a different pickle profile preference than people in the South?
Yeah, I would think. What would they like? Sweet pickles down south?
No.
Or is it
it's even down to texture. So we like crispy
Yeah.
and cold,
Right.
and they like mushy and warm, not room temperature. Listen, I'm a fan of mushy
Just like
and
they're
warm
women,
too.
you know?
What I'm saying? So like the Van Holten, whatever, pickle in a pouch people. When I did the tour out there, because although I love the people and the idea of the pickle in the pouch, I'm not a fan of the texture of the pickle because it's
soft
it's softer.
Yeah,
and I like it. And he said it's common. It's a northern preference is the crispy pickle.
I wonder why that is. Just used to it being cold, I guess. I don't know.
And then our fridge pickle's a bigger thing here, and maybe that's why.
Yeah.
Man, I love me some fridge pickles.
But when you get the burger, and I'll chow it, and if anybody leaves their pickle, you want that? I love it.
It's the best. A new pickle pizza at the Minnesota State Fair drew some of the longest lines of fair at Ursine. There it is. I have done pickles and kraut on pizza.
Kraut sounds like it would be good. I don't know about
is.
pickles, but
the big loser is pineapple. Last year's slice predicted the juicy fruit would continue to rise in popularity despite its controversial status. Instead, it made its way onto 6.1% fewer pizzas in 2022.
Oh.
Yeah. It's okay. I don't mind.
Do you consider barbecued chicken pizza a pizza, or is it just basically a cracker almost with cheese?
I consider it a pizza.
Because it doesn't have the sauce.
It's got barbecue instead. That's like a chicken Alfredo pizza.
Yeah, I don't consider that a pizza either.
What about breakfast pizza?
No, I don't consider that a either. Pizza has the tomato paste pizza,
What about margarita style pizza? Oh, I got you there, you son of a bitch.
What is that anyway?
It's thin crust. It's just the cheese, olive oil, and spices, and
that's a cracker.
Dude,
cheese cracker.
Italians would like to disagree with you.
Pizza is Chinese anyway. They were doing it well before.
It's a simple pizza hailing from Naples. When done right, margarita pizza features a bubbly crust, fresh mozzarella and basil, and a drizzle of olive oil, sprinkle of salt, some chopped tomatoes.
It's just a Triscuit.
I don't know. I consider all of that pizza. You don't have to like it. I don't like breakfast pizza. I think it's an abomination. I like taco pizza. I had an argument with someone the other day that taco pizza ain't pizza. Bull snit.
What constitutes pizza though? Just something flat and round, or even square?
Well, I would say a crust, a sauce, cheese. Cheese is essential.
Yeah.
There ain't cheese on it. It ain't no pizza.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I would just say crust, sauce, and cheese. If it's got those three things.
So essentially, if you had bread.
No, it's got to be like a pizza crust.
Okay, but it's a dough. It's a cooked dough. I mean, if we get back down to it. They're not going to
put like a slice of bread.
Yeah, toasted.
No, that's like a bitch pizza, and that's fine.
Prison pizza.
Yeah, that's fine. But don't call it a regular pizza. No, it's got to be like a dough crust that you freaking roll out or toss in the air.
I just told you about that fish pizza, right? So is that technically a pizza?
Yeah, tell everybody about this abomination.
Oh, dude, it's disgusting.
No, and I will argue that is not a pizza. That's a fish za.
But it's made. It's a kind of a crust. It's become the crust. But here's what it is.
Right. But that's like low carb pizza. That's where the crust is meat. That's not a pizza.
It's called a fishza, and this thing's Roger Galdadon. This is in obviously
kill him.
Taiwan, Shang Ti restaurant. He has a chef that behind the dish. It's basically a laid. Oh, I'm sorry, at the Philippines. So it's laid out instead of the
fish
pizza
is like
crust,
cut open and filleted and laid out.
Instead of the pizza crust, it's a fish. So they lay it out, which is gross because they leave all the innards and stuff like that. But it's cooked, and then they just basically put the sauce in it with cheese and whatever the toppings are. Mm-hmm. But it just looks like they said, an open fish is what it is. Said some kind of cheese, ground beef, red peppers. They bake it for 25 minutes at 250 degrees, and then there you go. Have at it. They offer different flavors of the fish pizza: Hawaiian, barbecue, Mexican, vegetarian, Hungarian, and shawarma. No. Yuck.
No, but I mean, it's not technically a pizza. Just like low carb pizza, technically not a pizza.
But okay.
But
is visually the low carb one is made of what? Just gluten free?
No. Sometimes it'll be like a meat base. Like you have like a hamburger patty and then you have
okay.
you know what I mean? Yeah.
Like a
or
keto
you can
style.
make it with like low carb tortillas.
Okay.
Which again, not a pizza.
I know your answer, but I want to see if people you have either thin crust or thick crust. Which one are you doing?
Thin crust.
Yeah, I know.
You son of a bitch.
I'm going thick crust.
I know you like it thick.
Thickies. I love the thickies.
Don't make eye contact when you say that. Very uncomfortable.
You have to so you have to make your pizza that you want. You only get 3 toppings. Go.
Okay, I'm doing
Rest of your life. This is all you get.
okay. Thin crust.
Mm-hmm.
Does cheese count as a topping?
Oh yeah.
Cheese is included.
Cheese is technically always a thing. Yeah, like you said.
Is extra sauce considered an extra topping?
Yeah, we'll let you get away with that one.
Okay, so thin crust, extra sauce, cheese. I'm gonna do pineapple, mushrooms, and onion.
That's it?
I get 3 toppings.
I know, but I don't like your pick. I'm just kidding.
Okay, now you go.
Mine's pretty okay. Pan style, sausage, mushroom. I could just leave it there, but I would also add pepperoni if I was getting frisky.
Yours
but
is
otherwise,
fine. I'm not offended. Like why
sausage
are
and-
you using?
if you say extra mushroom, then I would say that because I'll
Yeah.
take extra mushroom all day.
Yeah.
But that I'm good with that.
Let's see. Hello, JJO.
Okay, so you're talking pizza, and you said it had to be some like dough type crust.
Yeah.
Right.
What about those heart healthy people that are getting that cauliflower crust pizza?
Right, which is still kind of like a dough.
Yeah.
But I will argue, I'm on the fence with that if it's a real pizza or not. It's kind of like it's a bitch pizza.
See, and I'm with Lance. It's got to have pizza sauce.
Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
sauce.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I agree.
Okay.
Any sauce is not on your plate. It's got to be red
It's
sauce.
gotta be red. Yeah.
Okay.
Marinara-esque.
I say go pizza. I've already gained 5 pounds just listening to you guys talk about it.
I know. I'm starting to think about pizza, and I haven't been to Gem City in a while. Have you
I
ever
know,
been to Gem City?
Gem City Pizza.
And Baraboo?
So with all this going on, I think I'm having barbecue chicken tonight.
There you go, buddy. There you go.
All right, rock on.
Have a good one. Hello, JJO.
Hey, hand tossed pork sausage, banana pepper, and mushroom.
Nice. That sounds delicious.
Mm-hmm. He had me at
Good
mushroom.
God, we're all gonna have pizza
Yeah.
this weekend.
It's blowing up with the.
Hello, JJO.
Sausage, mushroom, banana peppers.
That
See
was
the
that-
banana
see-
peppers
yeah.
being
It's
popular
making it in
here.
there.
Have a good weekend, Shannon.
You too, bye.
Hello, JJO.
Hey, I just got a question for you. A couple months ago, you guys were talking about some pizza out, like, Monroe area or something, and I wanted to try. I can't remember the name.
Monroe area. We talk about Mount
Oh,
Vernon.
yeah,
Mount Vernon
Head.
Tap.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Mount Vernon what?
Mount Vernon Tap. It used to be
Thank you.
Marcine's. Yeah.
It used to be Marcine's, and then if you
I've been
get,
wanting to try that.
if
Hell
you get
yeah.
another one, I'm telling you, man, go to Gem City in Baraboo.
Those
Gem
are,
City, I'll be in
Oh,
Baraboo today. I'll have to get
that
that try.
is-
Do they got single slices or is it full pizza?
No, you got to get a full pizza, but you're gonna love that
Oh,
you get
buddy.
the full pizza because you can take it home.
Oh, buddy's
Trust me,
right.
I'm telling you, man.
All
You're
right,
gonna be
Gem
like,
City.
oh man, yes.
People, relax.
What a complete waste
We are killing it online. Have you guys checked the comments?
of cyberspace.
Smoke That Skin Wagon says, you guys are killing it.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast.
We're internet sensations.
Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.
There's been a dude running around harassing people as Cookie Monster in Santa Cruz. This is just bizarre. I don't know if people need hobbies. Is this the hobby? People in Santa Cruz, California feeling uncomfortable about a man dressed up as Cookie Monster walking around and badgering people.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie starts with C.
Santa Cruz Police Department encouraging people not to engage with a man dressed in a Cookie Monster costume who's been seen around the Santa Cruz Beach boardwalk in recent days. Joyce Blaschke with the Santa Cruz Police Department says they received several calls from concerned residents saying the man dressed as Cookie Monster is creepy and uncomfortable. The man has been known to badger people, but he's not been charged with any crime. I don't have...
There's no pictures or anything?
There's a picture.
Let me see. Oh, boy. That doesn't even look like Cookie Monster. That looks like a makeshift Cookie.
Right. That's like if you ordered your Cookie Monster costume from Wish.
Yeah.
For
a Dollar
sure.
General one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't even... Those look like those... what are they? You go get those white foam balls that you,
Yeah,
from,
totally.
like a
And that's
hobby
all,
store or whatever.
That is all the information we have about the Cookie Monster guy.
I wonder how many people... I bet you it's a fetish, like the furries.
You think so?
Where were we with it? We saw all the furries.
Where were we?
We were bowling?
I don't remember.
Where were we?
I don't.
Was it bowling? I thought it was, and maybe Avery was there too. He was. Do you remember that?
I do. Where
What
the
the
hell were we though?
Was it Schwegler's or something?
I don't know.
But there was a whole bunch of furries, or maybe bowling. It was one of those. I think it was bowling.
Yeah.
But
I've ran into them.
And they were all
things.
Oh yeah.
It's weird.
And I wonder if that tail was connected to one of those plugs. You know.
I know.
That just was hanging on the outside.
I know. That's uncomfortable.
What happens when you just have that sitting there? I'm sure they don't eat very much before you do that.
When you got your plug in?
Yeah, I would imagine.
I think, yeah.
'Cause then you got like a head-on collision with the,
Right.
with the plug. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do know what you mean. I don't know. I would imagine, don't you have to like clean out? I
That's what
think
I'm-
that you'd fast or whatever.
Yeah.
The day before.
Get some fleet.
And then you probably have to do an enema.
Yeah.
It seems like a lot of work.
That is a lot of work. You
You
can't
know?
you can't just
I
go
guess-
in willy-nilly like.
No, it can't be a spontaneous decision. Like you got to set aside some real time for that.
You'll be churning up butter for sure. It's not,
Yeah. I think I know. Churning up butter.
Yeah, think about somebody churning up butter.
Don't. And gross. What's wrong with you?
Now you see it.
Ugh.
Now you see it. Yeah, you got to be. I mean, you have to prepare for that. From what my understanding is.
Yeah, totally. And is that can't be something you do every time you have sex, is it?
No, but I'm suing that.
Like that's for like a special occasion. Like
So I just saw a podcast where one of the trans, what's her name, Daisy Taylor, I think she's one of the more popular ones. Straight boyfriend, which I don't know if that would consider straight boyfriend, and they were talking about. He's like, well, I don't like when she has to do that because then she's like can't eat for a whole 2 days or a day or two. She's got to prepare for it,
Yeah. For
like
butt
even when
stuff.
they do the scenes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So you got to not eat. It seems like a lot.
Seems
just
like a commitment.
For about maybe 15, 20 minutes.
No, thank you.
Yeah. A lot of blowies and handies.
Yeah, I feel like I have a pretty good sex life, but then it's like I compare to these other people, and I was like, well, they're doing a lot.
Oh yeah, they're dressed up as Cookie Monster.
Maybe they're doing too much.
That's got to be what that is. That's got to be a fetish.
Well, and then can we define badgering people? He's been seen badgering people.
He's pulling out the helicopter right in front of him.
What? How? And is he talking to them, or is he just
Maybe he just walks up and is like, and saying weird
or
stuff.
flinched at him?
Oh yeah.
Want to fight?
I'm gonna say
I don't know.
he's saying random things is what I'm gonna guess, just to people and.
Is that considered badgering?
Yeah, I guess if you just keep following them and don't say anything, or just keep talking to them and they're trying to walk away. That's what I think. 'Cause I don't think he touched anybody. Because if he touched somebody, then they're gonna get
That's assault, brother.
Exactly.
Yeah. Weird. Good for you, I guess, if that's what you're into. I don't know. I mean, is he hurting anybody?
I don't know.
It's just bothering them.
I bet you.
Mildly bothering them.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Listen, there's people.
It's not a bad thing until it is, you know?
Right. Well, there's people whose just mere existence bothers me, and I can't do anything about it.
Right.
You know?
Patrick Mahomes.
Stop. No, his brother, Jackson.
Jackson Mahomes?
Yeah, that's the guy. Ugh.
Jackson Mahomes.
He's a douche.
Really? I didn't even know he had a brother.
Oh, my God. What?
No.
You're going to hate him. Oh, my God. You're going to hate him. He's an influencer.
Oh, dude. And he just rides off the coattails of his brother's name.
And is a total douche. Oh, I'm going to give you time to read up on that dude.
Oh, dude.
He's done so many things where you just want to punch him in the face. Man, influencers. Jesus Christ.
This hot, sexy influencer. That's what they call him.
Who is they?
I don't know. Just people.
Sometimes I hate this place.
Barstool sports readers are demanding more Jackson Mahomes.
Get me off this planet.
C is for cookie, that's good enough for me.
Oh,
C
good
is
for
cookie,
you.
That's good enough for me. C is for cookie, that's good enough for me. Oh, cookie starts with C.
The JJO Morning Show Podcast with Johnny and D. Listen, rate, subscribe. Catch a new show every Monday through Friday, 6 till 10 a.m. on 94.1 JJO or streaming anywhere in the JJO app. Johnny and D, nowhere but JJO.